Tense over PDP split into North-South caucuses. Members not sure NEC NWC can resolve differences. More details emerge on Atiku Wike's peace talks. Ayu must go, says George Olu Alabi. Ayu gives fresh condition to resign as PDP chairman. Reconciliation will be fully achieved. Mukhtar Shagari.
APC Oyetola hire 11 SANs, 25 other lawyers to tackle Adeleke, PDP.
Security agents launch manhunt for killers of LAUTECH students to others. Indigents to stage peaceful protest today.
Military airstrikes kill bandits warlord, 27 others in Katsina.
NDLEA arrest pastor with 3 drums of Nkuru Mmiri in Akwa Ibom.
Train project Lagos to begin passenger carriage by January 2023, says Sanwo-Olu.
Exporters lament as cargo spent 5 months at Apapa port before shipment.
While in sports, Commonwealth Games Amoson Brome relay team pushed Nigeria's gold haul to 12 as men win bronze in relay.
Wokocha shines at women's relay final.
Dare hailed over team Nigeria's amazing run.
Indeed, the returns as Leicester settle for home draw. This and many more after this break.
Inform the general public, especially those who intend to apply for the Higher National Diploma Program (HND) of the Osun State Polytechnic Ire for the 2022-2023 academic session. And the form is now available for sale at the sum of 15,000 naira only. Applicants are to log into ospoly.edu.ng. Courses are available in the faculties of Engineering, Information and Communication Technology, Science, Financial Studies, and Management Studies. Interested applicants are expected to possess credit passes in English language, mathematics, and any other 3 subjects in the areas of studies. There would be a qualifying exam for the applicants by end of August. Applicants are to use the ATM card of any bank. For more information, log on to www.ospoly.edu.ng or call 08034007555, 09055063355, and 07059606371. Announcer BM Salawu, Esquire, Registrar.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Headlines Today, Monday, 8th August 2022. My name is Olushola Egbodofo, and with me in the house is
Olubumi Ajiboye Agbuola.
I think we'll start from sports today.
Yes, let's start with sports.
Former Manchester United forward Wayne Rooney has said that the club must let Cristiano Ronaldo leave it if they to build a successful team for the future under new manager Erik ten Hag. The 37-year-old Ronaldo, who resigned for United from Juventus last season, reportedly wants a move away from Old Trafford after the team's failure to qualify for the Champions League.
Toby Loba, Ayomide Amoson, Nigeria's women relay team, and Ese Brome on Sunday pushed Nigeria's gold haul at the ongoing Commonwealth Games to 12. It was the first time Nigeria had met a 12 gold mark as the country's best performance at the Commonwealth Games ever was the 11 gold feat achieved at the 1994 edition in Victoria, Canada. World silver medalist Brome did not disappoint teaming Nigerians as she jumped to 700 meters on Sunday evening to make it the 12th goal for Nigerian team at Birmingham 2022. And this is going to be our talking point on today's edition of Headlines, as Nigerian team garnered 12 gold mark as the country's best performance at the Commonwealth Games ever since the gold feat that was achieved in 1994. And we would like to know your view concerning this very topic by calling 0818-777-5777 in order to motivate this team and others.
It was indeed a memorable day for Toby Amuson on Sunday as she inspired Nigerian women's 4x100 meter relay team to win a gold medal at the ongoing Commonwealth Games. Amuson, who had earlier won the 100-meter hurdles gold in a time of 12:30s, was a delight to watch in the relay race shortly. Amuson had started the race before she handed over to Favour Ofili, who maintained the advantage before giving the baton to Grace Nchukuma, while Grace Umwokocha, who took the baton last, was good enough to cross the finish line first despite the threat from England's anchor leg runner Dali Neta. The Nigerian team returned in a time of 42:10, thereby setting another African record in the process at the Alexander Stadium, Birmingham.
The amazing run of Team Nigeria at the ongoing Commonwealth Games in Birmingham has been attributed to their initiatives and administrative style of the Minister of Youth and Sports, Sunday Dare, Special Assistant to Dare on Multimedia. Toyin Ibitoye on Sunday said the results being posted by Nigerian athletes in recent times were a result of hard work and doggedness of the minister. The Adopt initiative, which the minister introduced, has over 38 athletes as beneficiaries. For example, Tomi Amusan and Ese Brome were adopted by Ogun and Delta states respectively, and this helped them to achieve his consistency, Nigerians are saying today.
Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi played only 90 minutes as his Leicester City side surrendered a 2-goal lead to draw 2-2 against Brentford. The Foxes were looking to begin their season on a high, but they lost their heads after fatal stints with the base. Super Eagles midfielder Wilfred Ndidi played all 90 minutes as his Leicester City side surrendered a 2-goal lead to draw 2-2 against Brentford.
And we'd like to remind you that the topic to discuss today is the gold medals that were garnered by the Nigerian team. And it was the first time Nigeria had met 12 gold mark as the country's best performers at the Commonwealth Games.
And away from sports, let's now move on to political
stories.
stories. As the highest decision-making body of the People's Democratic Party, the National Executive Committee meets on Thursday to reveal the state of the party. There are signs the party has split into North and South caucuses, with Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike leading the South. The crisis in the party after the emergence of Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa as the presidential running mate has prevented the party from constituting its 2023 presidential campaign committee. At the next meeting, the party is also scheduled to examine the state of the nation while addressing the calls in some quarters for its national chairman, Dr. Nyocha Ayu, to step down to allow the realignment of the national leadership of the party along its constitutionally prescribed zoning principle. Following the hello, good morning.
Good morning, Shola.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mommy.
Good morning, sir.
I really want to appreciate our sportsmen and women for that feat. And I want to congratulate Nigerians because they have brought smiles on our faces despite what we are passing through in this country. Well, we see that some people that will make us happy, even if the government is not making us happy. Some people will still make us happy. You know, sports and football are those things that make people happy in this country. So I really want to congratulate those people. I know even over there, they won't pay them anything. They won't pay their allowances. They will still continue to suffer them. But God did. And I wish this country well. Good morning, Dr. Mefred on the line.
Thank you very. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mark.
Morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Please call me. I didn't call out today. Calling from the Hello?
Hello.
You are on.
I want to commend both men and women, especially Dr. Musa. She has done wonderfully well. It's very, very commendable. And that tells us that there is more to be done in this policy, the sport of the team. Not only football, athletes, we all have to know people, people that can do. We need to encourage all these, and it's a sort of, empowering the minds of these youth. And it will even to reduce the security of the team. So I want the government to put more effort, or individual as well, to encourage all our youth to get involved and get engaged. God bless Nigeria. Good morning.
Morning, sir. You have the next.
Yes. Osun State Governor Mr. Adigboyega Oyetola has hired the services of 11 lawyers of the rank of Senior Rank of Nigeria to challenge the declaration by the Independent National Electoral Commission of Senator Ademola Adeleke as Osun Governor-elect. Also to join them in the case are 25 other legal practitioners. In a document cited by the newsmen, the lawyers on behalf of their clients will be challenging alleged overvoting in 10 local government areas of the state and in 749 polling units. The lawyers will also be challenging allegations that the electorate did not follow certain voting guidelines during the voting exercise.
In the meantime, before we move on, hello, good morning. Morning, sir.
This is calling from Raviji.
You're welcome.
I wish to congratulate our women athletes for really good. The first ever for beating that record at the Commonwealth. They should please, when they come back, they are going to please according to them because they are trying it. So I congratulate them again. Don't receive it from Nigeria. 2018. Thank you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
My name is Alaji Ladipo Lawal from Raviji. Well, big congratulations to both men and women. It is a very good exercise, and what they have done is what they have made us proud, despite the conditions we are witnessing in Nigeria. I want to please use this opportunity to implore those students, in the heads of our players of sports in Nigeria, to please pay these athletes their allowances and salaries promptly. Because if you heard the story of people, Toby, or the honestly, you nearly cry. They are not doing the right thing. They should please do something better to encourage these people. Good morning.
Good morning. Ahead next February general election, the All Progressives Congress (APC), as All Progressives Congress National Working Committee has said it was impressed with the number of youths who have participated in the continuous voters registration recently suspended by the Independent National Electoral Commission. According to the statistics released by the Commission, youths within the age bracket of 18 to 34 has the highest number of registrants with 18.7. Speaking with Headlines in a telephone interview, the National Youth Leader of the APC, Dayo Israel, who is a member of the NWC of the party, said his party was determined to galvanize support for the party presidential candidate, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, going by what he called revelation from INEC.
As the crisis in the Labour Party in Plateau State persists over its gubernatorial ticket, Ambassador Yohana Magdiv has said that he remains the candidate of the party for the 2023 poll in the state. A gubernatorial primary of the party allegedly held on Friday and produced Dr. Patrick Dakum as its candidate. Addressing newsmen on Sunday, Magdiv said some politicians had approached him to relinquish the ticket for them, adding that he was in the race to give Plateau a quality leadership that will stand the test of time.
Leadership of the Social Democratic Party (SDP) has endorsed the impeachment move by the opposition lawmakers in the National Assembly. against President Muhammadu Buhari. Speaking with journalists at the weekend, National Chairman of the party, Alhaji Shehu Musa, said the move was in order owing to frightening insecurity in the country. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir.
My contribution this morning is that, first of all, I really thank our youth who are now at Beha for making Nigerian state proud. That is number one. And I would like them to give them up. First of all, and I would like to advise the federal government that the time when those boys are alive, they must try to do something like all their money and their labor. And finally, they must do something to immortalize them. I wish them good luck. They put all the present to them and when they are start to go to Nigeria. We look to Nigeria for that.
Thank you. Away from politics to another.
Yes, to crime-related stories. After months of evading security forces and notorious bandits, Alhaji Karim Lawal and 27 others have been eliminated by aggressive bombardment of the Nigerian military's airstrikes in Katsina State on Saturday evening. Lawal, who is popularly called Abdul Karim Boss by his criminal colleagues, it was gathered that was a highly valued target on the radar of the Nigerian military and other security agencies for a while. The precision airstrikes came barely a week after service chiefs at the last National Security Council meeting reassured President Muhammadu Buhari and Nigerians that there will be a change in strategy and momentum in the fight against insurgency and terrorism, and the Chief of Air Staff's directive to Nigeria Air Force operational and air component commanders to show no mercy in decimating terrorists and insurgents. The wanted criminal was based in Marina area of Savannah Council area and was responsible for several terrorist attacks, animal rustling, and kidnappings. Boss was known to regularly invite terrorist groups from other areas and regions to join him in attacks on targets.
Osun State Police Command on Saturday arrested an Ede-based man, Rashid Sonny Without, popularly known as Rashidi Okoilu, was alleged to have been responsible for the insecurity being experienced in the town and environs. The suspect Talk, who had been declared wanted by the police for his criminal activities, was apprehended at a hotel in Osogbo. The police in the states had declared him wanted about 4 months ago for murder, armed robbery, kidnapping, arson, ritual killing, among others. Reacting to the development, the state police public relations spokesperson Yemisi Opalola in a statement said Okoilu had been disturbing the peace of Edeland for several years.
A combined security team of the Joint Security Task Force in Oyo State, otherwise known as Operation Burst, and Western Security Network, codenamed Amotekun Corps, invaded the forest in Aba community in Surulere local government area of Oyo State in search of killers of the final year students of the Ladoke Akintola University of Technology, Ogbomoso, Rachel Opadile, the hotelier Gbenga Owolabi, and one other person. Residents of the area became apprehensive with the heavy presence of the combined security team. On Sunday, it was gathered that the operation led to the arrest of some suspects, while arms and ammunition were recovered. A hotel within the community, which is suspected to be the base for the criminals, has been allegedly destroyed.
All the abducted passengers in an Abuja-Kaduna train attacked early this year by terrorists would have regained their freedom if the abductors had not reneged on an agreement they had with the federal government. The train attack, it will be recalled, took place on March 28th. It was also gathered that there was an agreement between the government and the leadership of the terror group behind the attack to swap the abducted train passengers with some arrested terrorists held in detention by Nigerian security agencies. A highly placed source in one of the intelligence agencies in Abuja told newsmen that the government took every possible step, but not including ransom payment, to secure the release of the train hostages.
Still on crime-related stories, the Nigerian Customs Service has said that its officers, in collaboration with Wildlife Justice Commission, intercepted 397 kilograms of pangolin scales and arrested 8 suspects for trafficking in the wildlife from Mozambique and South Africa through Nigeria to Vietnam. In a statement signed by Customs spokesperson Tini Bomodi, the arrested suspects, who included 3 Vietnamese as high-ranking members of a major organized crime group, are involved in the trafficking of ivory, pangolin scales, rhino horns, and lion bones from Mozambique and South Africa through Nigeria to Vietnam.
Always a leader. Thinking of where to get qualitative education for your child? Think of Global Leaders Academy. Our creche, nursery, primary, and secondary schools are established in tandem with global standards with qualified and experienced teachers. At Global Leaders Academy, we have state-of-the-art facilities such as comfortable hostel accommodation with maximum security, well-equipped science laboratories, school buses, adequately furnished library, and many more. Oh yes, worship centers are available to accommodate each student's preferred religion. We also take our students for excursion on a regular basis. These and many more reasons are why Global Leaders Academy has been a choice school for parents who desire qualitative education for their children. Visit us today at Global Leaders Academy, located at Plot 1AMB, Oroki Estate, Lameko Junction, Oshogo, or call 0815-928-0037. At Global Leaders Academy, we are not led, we lead, and always a leader.
The abducted traditional head of Ondo community, Mukala Bello, and 3 others kidnapped on Owoikare Road regained their freedom on Saturday night. The 3 other victims are Mr. Deniro Adeyemo, Mr. Bashiru Adekile, and Chief Bafinro. The men were returning from Akure, the state capital, on Thursday when the government relayed them and whisked them into the forest after shooting the driver of the vehicle. The abductors contacted the families of the victims and demanded 50 million naira ransom to secure their release.
A trans-border drug dealer, Pasanete, surname withheld, has been arrested by operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency with 3 drums of crystal methamphetamine, locally called Nkurumeri, believed to have been imported from India. The consignment, weighing 90 kilograms and loaded into a commercial bus at Ojuelegba in Lagos, was intercepted during a stop-and-search operation on Umuahia Court Ekpene Highway on Saturday, August 6. Director Media and Advocacy of the NDLEA, Mr. Femi Babafemi, said the drug, packed 30 kilograms in each drum, was meant for the pastor who was arrested in a follow-up operation at Oran Beach in Oran.
And before we go, Kaduna State government is set to register elementary schools as part of effort to regulate its operations in the state. An official of the Ministry of Justice, Ajiya Khadija, disclosed this while speaking at a workshop on sharing of findings and suggestions on elementary system of education as basis of legislative engagement supported by MacArthur Foundation. She noted that each of the elementary schools in the state will be registered with the Kaduna State Quality Assurance Board. And with that human angle story, we have come to the end of today's edition of Headlines. Join our colleagues tomorrow for another scintillating package. My name is Ulushola Egbodofo and the producer for this program is Mutunayo Ayegbayo. The production advisor is Abimbola Babatunde. We say goodbye.